Hello Pasangala, a very good evening. This is your master teacher Nivetha making bio learning very simplified just for all of you guys. So please do let me know if I'm audible, okay, and my screen is clearly visible. இந்த ரெண்டு விஷயத்தை மட்டும் confirm பண்ணுங்க. We will get into the most important topic, that is your frog. Yes, let me see how many of you have joined the live. A very good evening. So how did your Saturday go? School irundhucha, school illaya? How did it go, Pasangla? Am I audible? Can you someone please confirm me that if I am audible? Yes, hi crazy dude, how are you? I hope I am audible. Yes. So in the frog பத்தி நிறைய கன்ஃபியூஷன்ஸ் இருந்துச்சு. இது இருக்கா இல்லையா? கண்டிப்பா NCERT-ல இருக்கு. ஸோ நேற்று கிளாஸ்ல கூட நிறைய பேர் ஃப்ராக் கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தீங்க. ஸோ ஐ தாட் ஐ டூ ஃப்ராக் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அண்ட் தென் காக்ரோச் லேட்டர் ஆன். ஓகே, ஸோ அதை தான் நம்ம ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ரொம்ப சிம்பிள், நிறைய ஹைப் இருக்குது இந்த டாபிக் பற்றி. இந்த டாபிக் வெரி குட் ஈவினிங் ஜோதி. ஹாய் ஜோயல், ஹாய் ஜோதி. ஓகே, எஸ் கரெக்டாக தான் ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணுறேன். எஸ், ஸோ ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான டாபிக்னு நிறைய பேர் நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. பிகாஸ் த ஓல்ட் பீப்புள் லைக் 11th and 12th ஆல்ரெடி பாஸ் அவுட் ஆயிருக்கவங்க, யூ மைட் ஃபீல் தட் திஸ் டாபிக் இஸ் வெரி நியூ. அப்படி புதுசாக யோசிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒன்றுமே இல்லை. ஜஸ்ட் லைக் ஹவ் யூ ஸ்டடி இன் காக்ரோச், யூஆர் ஆல்சோ கோயிங் டு ஸ்டடி. ஹாய் ஹெல்பிங் வித் ரவி, ஹாய். A very good evening everyone. Okay, so this notes, okay, this is almost from NCERT and I've included few points here and there. And if you guys want this notes, okay, please go click the link that is given in the description below and you can download this notes for free, Pasangla. And this is completely curated by me. Yes, yeah, voice is very soft or voice is very low. Inno konja jora pesnuma illa how is it? Here at my end I think it's fine. Can someone else please confirm if my voice is okay? Am I audible? Yeah. So என்னென்ன பார்க்க போறோம் பசங்களா? காக்ரோச்ல நம்ம பார்க்க போறது morphology, anatomy, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, okay, endocrine system, nervous system, male and female reproductive system, and the ecological. I want high weightage chapter. This is also a very high weightage chapter. Yes. A little louder. Okay, I will be a little louder. Okay, great. I will be little louder. No problem. Okay. So இதெல்லாம் தான் நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பார்க்க போறோம் பசங்களா. So வாங்க செஷன் குள்ள போகலாம். So செஷன் குள்ள போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி let's try to understand how is this placed. Oh, அது அந்த ஸ்லைட்ல அந்த பக்கம் போயிடுச்சு. Just one second. I'll try to adjust the screen. Just a second. Yeah. I think now it is visible. Now the screen is properly visible, Pasangla. Yeah, I think now I'm louder. Am I louder or should I be even more louder? Okay, so how is this frog placed? Classification, okay, wow. So a frog belongs to kingdom Animalia, okay. It belongs to the phylum Chordata, class Amphibia, order Aneura, okay. Order enna pasangala idodadu Aneura, genus Rana, and species is Tigrina. Okay, so this is how it is classified. So the Indian frog வந்து நம்ம Rana Tigrina ன்னு சொல்லி கூப்பிடுவோம். Okay, and Aneura னா என்ன பசங்களா? Anyone knows what is Aneura? They have forelimbs and hind limbs which are not same. The hind limbs are longer whereas the forelimbs are shorter. Okay, so unequal limbs are called Aneura. Okay, நிறைய பேர் frog பார்த்திருப்பீங்க கரெக்ட்டா? I think all of you watching this live would have seen frog. அது ஒன்றும் ரொம்ப என்ன ரேரான அனிமல் எல்லாம் கிடையாது கரெக்ட்டா? So frogs are amphibians. They live both on land and also in water. Can anyone tell me why do they need water? ஏன் வந்து தண்ணி அவ்வளோ முக்கியம்? Yes, can anyone tell me why do they need water? Because they need water for a process called spawning. Okay, spawning na enna pasangala? Egg laying. They lay egg inside the water and fertilization takes place inside the water, and that is why they need water as a medium. Okay, these are some general characters, ரொம்ப general-ஆ நம்ம பேசலாம். Okay, only when it comes to digestive, excretory, respiratory, you need more knowledge, or more knowledge na more concentration. Okay, this we can generally discuss. Okay, the most common species of Indian frog is Rana tigrina. This is a possible NEET question. They do not have a constant body temperature. அப்படினா என்ன பசங்களா? They are cold blooded. Correct? Can anyone watching this live tell me what is other name for cold blooded? It's already there here, right? So we call it as 𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒐𝒓. Very good, Jyoti. It is for reproduction. They need water. அப்படினா என்ன பசங்களா? Cold blooded இல்ல 𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒐𝒓 என்ன? They cannot என்னவோ they cannot regulate their body temperature. Surrounding temperature மாறிட்டே இருக்கும்போது their body temperature also changes. That is what we call it as cold blooded organisms. Okay, they have an ability to change the color. இது ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான விஷயம். Okay, இப்போ that is called as camouflage. Okay, both your amphibians and reptiles have the ability to change their colors with respect to their environment. Why do they change colors? Yes, very good. Yeah, not homeostatic. Very good, very good. Why do you think they change the color? இது ஒரு ரொம்ப ஜெனரலான டாபிக் தான். Because they want to protect themselves from their enemies. They should not be visible to their enemies. So they do exhibit camouflage. This protective coloration is called mimicry. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமான word. Okay, so if a green color grass la poranga, they turn into a green color. Okay, if they go into soil, they turn into brown color. Brown color li frogs irukku, correct? So why do they do that? They are going to mimic na enna and the environment mari avanga irukka try pandranga. That is what is called mimicry. Yes, very good, Roshni, very good. To protect. Hi Vijay, hi. So all of you watching the live, please do like this live. These are general characters. And one more thing, they are capable of hibernation and estivation. Pasangla, hibernation na enna, estivation na enna. Hibernation is nothing but winter sleep. Correct? Romba severe ana winter irukkumbodhu, they will go into a deep winter sleep. Okay, estivation na enna pasangla? Anybody? It is called as a summer sleep. Okay, hibernation and estivation are very important. Yes, rombo easy, rombo easy. Idella rombo general ana topic. Okay, now morphology. Now we have finished the introduction. We have moved on to morphology. Unga Western Ghats la matrom avlo different types of frogs irukku pasangla. Unga Nilgiri hills and the Mudumalai, there you see so many different varieties of frog. Okay, the skin, yes, botany la vara estivation, that is different. That estivation is different. That is the arrangement of sepals and petals. I'm asking you this estivation. Okay, yes, yeah. The skin is smooth. எப்பயாச்சும் யாராச்சும் frog தொட்டு பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? I haven't done. நீங்க யாராச்சும் தொட்டு பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? Have you ever touched a frog? The skin is said to be very moist. Okay, and it is slippery due to the presence of mucus. Okay, the skin is always maintained in a moist condition. Yes, no ma'am, yes, it's very scary, right? தூரத்துல இருந்து பார்க்கும்போதே அது ஒரு பயம் இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். Correct? The color of the dorsal side of the body is generally olive green with dark irregular spot on the ventral side. Skin is uniformly pale yellow. So first of all, can anyone tell me what is dorsal and ventral? So idha or organism na. This is called as a ventral side. This is my front side. That is ventral. Pinnadi irka side na vandu dorsal side nu solrom. Okay, the dorsal side is olive green la இருக்கும். அங்கங்க சில irregular ஆன spots இருக்கும். Okay, அதே அவங்களோட ventral side வந்துச்சுனா it is uniformly colored, it is pale yellow. Okay, இது பாருங்க, இது எவ்வளவு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஃபேக்டர் பாருங்க. Suddenly it will jump. Yes. So the frog, and it's very difficult to catch a frog also, right? The frog never drinks water but absorb it through the skin. இது எவ்வளவு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான முக்கிய விஷயம் பாருங்க. அது தண்ணியே குடிக்காதா frog. அது அப்புறம் அதுக்கு எப்படி மேம் தண்ணி கிடைக்கும்? It is going to absorb through your skin. Okay, clear pasangla? Shall we move on? Can everyone give me a victory sign in the chat box so we can get into the proper frog anatomy? Yes, the frog's body is divisible into head and trunk. Okay, adula vandu neck o tail o kedave kediyadu. They don't have a neck and tail. Okay, above the mouth ku mela inga theriyada, above the mouth they have a two pair of nostrils. Okay, yes, Clear? There are two pairs of nostrils. Eyes are bulged out and they are covered by nictitating membrane. This word is very, very important. Okay, that protects their eyes while they are in water. தண்ணிக்குள்ள போகும்போது they need something to protect their eyes. கரெக்டா நம்மலாம் அந்த swimming glass போடுறோம், goggles போடுறோம். கரெக்டா when we try to swim. So they have a nictitating membrane above their eyes to protect their eyes when they are underwater. Okay, clear pasangla? On the either side of the eyes are a membranous tympanum. Okay, நம்மளுக்கு வந்து காது இருக்குல, நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ear பின்னா இருக்கு, அவங்களுக்கு அதெல்லாம் இருக்காது. The membranous tympanum represents a ear. Okay, it is going to receive the sound. Okay, ma'am, my voice is not audible. Is it still for everyone? Is it the same? Is my voice not audible? Crazy dude, can you confirm me? Yeah, so inga parunga, head and trunk, avladhaan. Okay, they do not have any other neck illa, tail illa. Tail kandipa illa ivangalukku. Seriya? Am I clear? Is my voice audible? Please, someone please confirm. Audible. Okay. Tamilan, please check. Innorvati reconnect panna try pannunga. Vera yarkada voice kekati, please do let me know. Yes. The forelimbs and hind limbs. They have forelimbs and hind limbs. So what is this going to help? They are going to help in swimming, walking, leaping and burrowing. Okay, இதெல்லாம் explain பண்ணனும் இல்ல. leaping னா என்ன? ஒரு இடத்துல இருந்து இன்னொரு இடத்துக்கு jump பண்றது. அத தான் நாம leaping ன்னு சொல்றோம். And it also helps in burrowing. Okay, the hind limb ends in 5 digits. நமக்கு எத்தனை digit இருக்கு பசங்களா? 5 digit இருக்கு. digit னா என்ன? அந்த finger like structure தான் நம்ம digits ன்னு சொல்றோம். The hind limb ends in 5 digit and they are larger and muscular than forelimb. Okay, உங்க forelimb வந்து அவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இல்ல, உங்க hind limb வந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்கு. Yes, neck and tail is absent. Okay, ஏதாச்சும் disturbance இருந்தா please சொல்லுங்க. Okay, I'll try to be as loud as I can. Okay, என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன்னா hind limb வந்து அவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்கு, உங்க forelimb வந்து அவ்வளவு ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இல்ல. The hind limb is larger and muscular and feet have digits, webbed digit. ஏன்பா இந்த மாதிரி webbed digit இருக்கு? Can anyone tell me why is this webbed digit present? Any idea? It is going to help in swimming. Correct? It is going to act like a pad like structure. அந்த digit எல்லாம் இந்த மாதிரி நம்மள மாதிரி செப்பரேட்டா இருக்காது, எல்லாமே ஒண்ணா இருக்கும். Okay, so அது வந்து ஈஸியா the organism can swim in water. It can break the water current and it can swim. Okay, and frogs exhibit sexual dimorphism. Can anyone watching the live tell me what is sexual dimorphism? Sexual dimorphism na enna pasangla? Just by seeing I can distinguish the male and the female. Paatha onne sollalam. Can anyone tell me how? Yes, swimming, jumping, yes, very good, very good. So can anyone tell me what is sexual dimorphism? It is how I can differentiate the male and the female. So எப்படி வந்து நான் male and the female differentiate பண்ணலாம்? See, only males, ரொம்ப முக்கியம், males produce sound. Okay, we call it as mating call. They call their females for mating. Okay, they have something called as vocal sacs. இந்த sound எங்க இருந்து produce ஆகுது? vocal sacs ல இருந்து produce ஆகுது. Females cannot produce sounds. That is one thing. Next, males have copulatory pad. இங்க பாக்குறீங்களா? The pad like structure. This is a male frog. It has a pad like structure that will help in holding the female during copulation. Okay, whereas in females the copulatory pad is not absent. Yes, in female vocal cords are absent, in male vocal cords are present. இது ரொம்ப முக்கியம் பசங்களா உங்க NEET exam. How do I distinguish between a male frog and a female frog? Am I clear? Is it clear pasangla? Can we continue? How to actually differentiate between a male frog and a female frog? Yes, the first digit of the forelimb is modified into a copulatory pad in case of your male. Okay, we will continue now. We are going to discuss about digestive system. ஒரு system quick பாத்தறலாம். The digestive system is complete. Frog என்ன சாப்பிடும்? Does anyone know what does frog eat? Yes, just out of curiosity, they eat insects, right? They are basically carnivores. So our digestive system is modified accordingly. Yes, so it consists of an alimentary canal. We also call it as gut, and they have digestive gland. They have their gut and digestive gland. The alimentary canal is short in frogs and they are carnivores and hence the length of the intestine is reduced. Carnivores. So digestion plant, herbivores na intestine க்கு நிறைய வேலை இருக்கும். அந்த cellulose digest பண்ற நிறைய வேலை இருக்கும். They are carnivores. So digestion is even more simple. Okay, the mouth opens into buccal cavity. Yes, flies, insect அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய விஷயம் சாப்பிடும். Yes, அது யாராச்சும் ஒரு frog insect பிடிக்கிறத பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? It's very interesting. I have seen it once. Using its tongue, it will actually capture an insect. Okay, yes. என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன்? The mouth opens into buccal cavity that leads into esophagus. You can see here. This is your mouth, this is your esophagus, okay? And esophagus leads into a stomach. You have seen, very good, very good. Okay, into stomach, which in turn continues as an intestine. Okay, இங்க வந்து small intestine, large intestine, அப்படியெல்லாம் அவங்க பிரிக்கல. வெறும் intestine மட்டும் இருக்கு. Finally, you have rectum and it opens outside by cloaca. Okay, ரொம்ப simple. Mouth, buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, liver, and then intestine. And cloaca. Okay, these are the 7 important parts. Cloaca என்றது ஒரு common opening. எதுக்கெல்லாம் மேம் அது opening? உங்க digestive system, excretory system and reproductive system. All these 3 together open as cloaca. Okay, நம்ம உடம்புல எப்படி liver is producing bile juice அதே மாதிரி உங்க frogலயும் bile juice synthesize பண்ணப்படுது பசங்களா. And that bile is stored in gallbladder. Okay, can anyone tell me villi irukuma? Irukum. Intestine la villi irukum. Yes. Okay. Pancreas is a digestive gland that produces pancreatic juice. Correct? So, can anyone tell me what is the function of bile juice and pancreatic juice? Bile juice enna panno? It helps in emulsification of fats. Correct? And what does your pancreatic juice contain? It contains a lot of enzymes like amylases, proteases, நிறைய எக்கச்சக்கமான enzymes இருக்கும் that is going to help in digestion of food. Okay, so inga parunga, inga theriyuda, you have your rectum and finally you have a cloacal aperture and you have your excretory system also opening into your cloaca and I have my reproductive system also opening into my cloaca. Yes, enzymes irukum, ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம். Okay, yes, food is captured by a bilobed tongue. இப்போ வந்து this was the parts of your digestive system. Okay, இப்போ நம்ம எப்படி பார்க்க போறோம்னா mechanism of digestion and all these are NCERT lines பசங்களா. I'm doing NCERT line by line. Okay, so digestion of food takes place by the action of HCl and gastric juice. என்னோட HCl gastric juice எங்க synthesize பண்ணப்படுது பசங்களா? என்னோட stomachல synthesize பண்ணப்படுது. What is the function of HCl? Can anyone tell me what is the function of HCl? One of you. HCl basically kills the germs. Okay, moda vishyo, and it is going to kill the microbes and it is also going to help in maintenance of acidic pH. HCl என்றது ரொம்ப acidic, correct? So in the stomach the pH has to be acidic. Okay, it has to be less than 7. So அதை maintain பண்றதுக்கு ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம் HCl. Okay, then I have gastric juice. Gastric juice la enna irukum? I'll have a lot of enzymes, protease irukum, pepsin irukum, renin irukum. Renin irukadu, pepsin irukum kandipa. Okay, you have enzymes like pepsin. Then partially digested food. Now the stomach la enoda food plus my gastric juice is called chyme. Okay, so digestion chapter படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இது ரொம்ப ஈஸியா தெரிஞ்சிரும், கரெக்ட்டா? So I will write it again. Okay, so food plus gastric juice. Okay, enna irukum appo enoda food partially digest aayirkom, that is called chyme. Okay, and the chyme is passed from the stomach to the first part of the small intestine that is called as duodenum. Okay, so inga irundhu food inga varudhu, idha na vandu duodenum nu solren. The initial part of small intestine is called duodenum. So இப்போ இந்த duodenumல என்ன நடக்குது பசங்களா? உங்களோட liverல இருந்து எல்லா liverல what is produced? Your bile is produced, that reaches here. Okay, உங்க pancreasல உள்ள pancreatic juice will reach here. Same, இதுலயும் bothum chyme தான மேம், bolus னும் சொல்லுவாங்க. Bolus வந்து food plus salivary juice. Okay, chyme is food plus gastric juice. Clear? இங்க salivary juice பத்தின mention எதுமே கிடையாது. I think Bala asked this question. Yes. புரிஞ்சதா? Partially digested food is called chyme in case of frog. Yeah. Duodenum another initial part of small intestine. So just like how your human digestive system la duodenum la da ella secretions varumo adhe mari inga ella secretions varum. Enna secretion varo? You have your intestinal juice, you have my pancreatic juice, and I have my bile juice. So major digestion enga nadakudhu pasangala? Majority of my digestion happens in my duodenum. Okay, so what this bile juice is going to do? Bile is going to emulsify my fat and pancreatic juice. Okay, and the final digestion is going to take place in intestine. Okay, so someone asked me, ma'am, villai irka? Kandipa villai irukku, correct? So digested food is absorbed by the numerous finger-like folds that is present in the intestine called villi and microvilli. Okay, inga vandu food absorb agudhu and the undigested food is moving into the rectum. Okay, and the undigested solid waste is removed through your cloaca. That's it. Avladha avanga digestive system mudinjadhu. All of you understood digestive system. Ungal human digestion therinjichna 10th standard la padichirpinga. Okay, last year 11th standard la padichirpinga. Is it clear pasangla? Can we move on to the next system? Yes or no? Idhula salivary glands? Yes, salivary glands illa. There is no salivary glands. Okay, the mention is not there. Next, let's talk about respiration. So, frogs la vandu rendu vidhamana respiration irukku pasangala. One vandu cutaneous respiration. Okay, and இன்னொன்று வந்து pulmonary respiration. So can anyone watching the live tell me what is cutaneous and pulmonary respiration? Cutaneous na enna, pulmonary na enna? Cutaneous is respiration through skin. Okay, pulmonary na enna? Respiration through lungs. இத மட்டும் clear-ஆ ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, மறந்துடாதீங்க. Okay, so very important, dissolved oxygen in the water is exchanged through the skin. எப்போ தண்ணில இருக்கோ, எப்போ என்னோட frog வந்து தண்ணில இருக்கோ, it is going to respire through its skin. அதே frog எப்போ landக்கு வருதோ, it is going to respire through its lungs. So ரெண்டு விதமான respiration இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து cutaneous, இன்னொன்னு வந்து pulmonary. Very good. Skin and lungs, excellent. Okay, and the respiration by lungs is called as pulmonary respiration. The lungs, இங்க தெரியுதா எங்க இருக்கு lungs? This structure, it is a pale pink like structure. Okay, so எல்லா சிஸ்டமும் இதுலயே இன்க்ளூட் ஆயிருக்கு. Yes, pale pink sac like structure present in the upper part of the trunk region that we call it as thorax. Yes, very good. Buccopharyngeal. Yes, that's also correct. Okay, என்ன நடக்குது பசங்களா இங்க? So you have pink color lung like structure that is present in my thorax. இப்ப air எப்படி enter ஆகும்? Air will enter through the nostrils and then into the buccal cavity and then into the lungs. இங்க வந்து nasal cavity கிடையாது. As you told, it's called buccopharyngeal respiration. Okay, அப்போ ma'am, hibernation estivation ஆகும்போது அவங்க எப்படி ma'am respire பண்ணுவாங்க? They respire through their skin. அப்ப வந்து lungs active-ஆ இருக்காது. So their respiration will be through their skin. Okay, this is very important from NEET point of view. So respiration பத்தி இவ்வளவுதான், பெருசா ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது. So ரெண்டு இருக்கு, one is your cutaneous, another one is your pulmonary respiration. Okay, so shall we continue பசங்களா? Yes or no? Next is circulatory system. இது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். Okay, இத பத்தி நிறைய information கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, நம்ம clear-ஆ படிக்கலாம். Can anyone tell me what kind of circulation is present in your amphibians? I'll give you three options. Incomplete circulation, okay, or single circulation, incomplete double circulation. Yes, because lungs are not very well developed. Yes, absolutely. நான் திருப்பி சொல்றேன், what kind of circulation is present in your frogs, whether it is single circulation, incomplete double circulation or complete double circulation. இது மூணுல எந்த விதமான circulation இருக்கு என்னோட frogsல? Any one, at least one in the class? You can actually see here, இந்த picture பார்த்தாலே சொல்லிரலாம் நீங்க. It is incomplete double circulation. Okay, the circulatory system is well developed but not yet so developed as that of human beings. Okay, incomplete double circulation. Why is this called incomplete double circulation? Na pasangla, the heart is made up of 3 chambers, okay? Rendu auricle, oru ventricle, okay? So actually what is happening, there is a mixing of both my oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Okay, there is a mix. Very good. Incomplete double circulation. Very, very good. Okay, ரெண்டு ஆரிக்கல் இருக்கு, ஒரே ஒரு வென்ட்ரிக்கல் இருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த ரெண்டு பிளட்டுமே மிக்ஸ் ஆகுது. அதனால தான் நான் வந்து இதை இன்கம்ப்ளீட் டபுள் சர்க்குலேஷன் சொல்றேன் பசங்களா. ஓகே, இதை முதல்ல எல்லாருமே புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஹார்ட் இஸ் 3 chambered. ரொம்ப நல்ல ஹார்ட். Because in fishes it is 2 chambered. So they are more evolved than your fishes. Okay, the vascular system is closed type. So can anyone tell me what is closed type vascular system? Closed na enna pasangla? Blood flows through blood vessels. That is what we call it as closed type. Okay, and the blood lymphatic system irukku. There is just not your blood, there is also lymph. Okay, that is also important. Okay, the blood vascular system enna irukku? What does the blood vascular system comprise of? It comprises of heart, blood, blood vessels. Okay, what does the lymphatic system consist of? It consists of lymph, lymph channels and lymph nodes. Okay, clear pasangla? I don't have the diagram in my NCERT, please. No, this is not NCERT diagram. No, this is not NCERT diagram. உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிக்கிறதுக்காக நான் கொடுத்திருக்கேன் அவ்வளவுதான். Okay, yes. So blood vascular system irukku, lymphatic system irukku. Blood vascular system la enna irukku? Heart, blood, blood vessels. Okay, lymphatic system la enna irukku? Lymph, lymph channels, lymph nodes. And heart is muscular in nature. Okay, and where it is situated? It is situated in the upper part of my body cavity. Can you see here? It is present in the upper region. நம்மளுக்கு அது கொஞ்சம் thoraxல இருக்கு, இவங்களுக்கு வந்து மேலேயே இருக்கு. It is present in the upper part. Okay, this is not an NCERT diagram, just for your reference I have given. Okay, yes. What is the chamber? It has 2 atria and 1 ventricle. இதையும் clear-ஆ புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. This can also be an NCERT question. Okay, and it is covered by a membrane called pericardium. எப்படி நம்மளுக்கு எப்படி இருக்கு அதே மாதிரி தான் இவங்களுக்கும். Okay, heart is protected by a membrane called pericardium. Okay, a triangular structure called sinus venous. இங்க தெரியுதா? இங்க தெரியுதா ஒரு sinus venous தெரியுதா? That is going to join the right atrium. Okay, a triangular structure called sinus venous joins the right atrium. It receives the blood through major veins called vena cava. I think all of you know what vena cava is. Correct? Vena cava enna pannom? It is going to carry deoxygenated blood. So the deoxygenated blood is pumped into the right atrium. From the right atrium it goes to the inga vandu pulmocutaneous artery nu solrom. நம்ம human beings la we call it as pulmonary artery. Inga vandu enna solrom? Pulmocutaneous artery nu solrom. Idu enga povom? Lungs ku povom. Right? In the lungs it gets oxygenated and again it comes here. To the pulmonary vein it comes to my left atrium. இங்க ஒரே ஒரு பிரச்சனை என்னன்னா இந்த ரெண்டு பிளட்டுமே ஒரே ஒரு வென்ட்ரிக்கல் இருக்கிறதுனால ரெண்டு பிளட்டுமே மிக்ஸ் ஆயிடும். Okay, yes, sinus venous is, I'll explain, listen to me carefully. It is a triangular structure called sinus venosus joins the right atrium. In the sinus venous under ஒரு triangular ஆன structure. Okay, and this sinus venous receives blood from vena cava. Okay, vena cava andradhu ஒரு vein. Okay, this vena cava collects your deoxygenated blood and that deoxygenated blood is entering your right atrium through your sinus venous. Okay, yes, lilaceae irukku நான் நினைக்கிறேன். Yes, yeah, can I continue pasangla? Sinus venous புரிஞ்சுதா பாலா? Okay, now it receives blood through the major veins called vena cava. Explain mudinjichu. The ventricles open into a sac-like structure called conus arteriosus on the ventral side. Enga irukku inda conus? Ventral side la irukku, idho inga irukku. Okay, you can see here. The ventricle opens into conus arteriosus. Idu konjam complicated. That's why I took a help of a picture. அதனால என்ன மேம் பெனிஃபிட் இல்ல, அது ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் which is receiving blood அவ்வளவுதான். It helps in receiving blood. அப்படி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம் பாலா. We can remember it that way. Okay, yeah, the ventricle opens into a sac like conus arteriosus on the ventral side of the heart. The blood from the heart is carried to all the parts of the body by the arteries. I think all of you know this. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, veins carry deoxygenated blood. Okay, the veins collect blood from different parts of the body of the heart and form the venous system. Okay, so ரெண்டு விதமான system இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து arterial, இன்னொன்னு வந்து venous. Okay, arterial system என்ன பண்ணுது? It supplies blood. Okay, supplies blood to body. Venous blood என்ன பண்ணுது? Venous system என்ன பண்ணுது? It is going to collect the blood. புரிஞ்சுதா? Did everyone understand? Can we continue? All of you watching the live, please do like this live. Okay. இப்போ special venous connection between the liver and intestine as well as kidney and lower parts of the body is present in frogs. இது என்ன ma'am? See, you need to collect deoxygenated blood from kidney, you need to collect deoxygenated blood from liver, you need to collect deoxygenated blood from your intestine. So அதுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷலான சிஸ்டம் இருக்கு. அதை தான் நான் வந்து venous system ன்னு சொல்றேன். And that system is called as hepatic portal system. See, உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் தோணலையா இதெல்லாம் நீங்க human circulatory systemல படிச்ச மாதிரியே இல்ல, right? Just with some changes. ஆமாவா இல்லையா பசங்களா? சேம் அதே தான், கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் சேஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு. அது தெரிஞ்சா இது ஈஸியா புரிஞ்சிடும். Okay, so liver and intestine, listen to me. Liver and intestine la irka venous system, liver and ஹலோ மேம் லைவ் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. அது தெரியல மேம், எனக்கு அது அப்பப்போ ஸ்ட்ரக் ஆயிடுது. என்னன்னு நான் செக் பண்றேன். பண்ணி தரீங்களா மேம்? ஓகே ஷூர்.